We are live, as I'm saying, Mr. Blitz Tech,
Revenue GS.
Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds.
and today we've got Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy character design. And now, you know what you should be doing, helping the channel get to 10k, and the only way to do that is to be pressing the subscribe button. Appreciate you doing that. Let's dive in.
Do you think, in fact,
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, yeah, just press play.
Just
man.
press play. Because otherwise it's going to be a madness.
When we first started Star-Lord's design, we were primarily focused on getting a feeling of a space pirate look. We researched a long time with that, but eventually on the team, me and other people started having this idea of what if Star-Lord's favorite band when he was a kid was actually named Star-Lord. Everything from then just kind of exploded, and we found his obsession with Star-Lord, the band, his 80s style. All this explained his design by him putting the patch of his favorite band in his jacket.
Sun-Lord, right?
It's Star-Lord.
We peppered his design with little Easter eggs from the 80s, which with pins on his lapel and of the vinyls from the 80s and the Space Invader icon and of course his Star-Lord pin. I guess the word that would define the design of Star-Lord the most would be space metal. Yeah, like rock and roll. Storytelling for the design of the Guardians then became really important. From Star-Lord, then we found a bit Drax with his tattoos. In our design, we actually have a backstory that the tattoos are circular in nature, and every circle he adds means he won a battle, which also informed the environment of Kataf, his home planet, which everything is based on these circle designs, the tombstones, the arches. So all the architecture was then derived from the tattoos. As for Gamora, it was very important. We had to give her a very strong, powerful look. So we came up with the idea of going back a bit to what they had done in the comics, and we were really inspired by one of the looks of the black and white armor. We even had little touches of like American fists on all her knuckles, on her feet, which emphasizes that she's ready to punch, kick, kill at any moment. As for Rocket, I'd actually have to say that Rocket was the easiest one to nail as a design, because he's so upfront in what he likes. He likes explosions, he likes grenades, he likes to tinker. So of course we needed to put that on his design. We needed him to have his goggles because they're actually gameplay related. We have a goatee that he actually has some beads that looks like Groot because they're best friends. And then of course he has his gun that transforms into his backpack, so it's always ready for action and transform. And
That's mad.
Oh, that's sick.
Groot was weirdly the hardest to nail. We wanted him to have more armor platings and almost feel like he was a big mech. What we came up with is, since him and Rocket are best friends, we thought that Rocket should always be customizing Groot, in the sense that it's his mech. Therefore, he added a harness to him so he could grab onto him, stay on him, use him as a turret. And all this is related to gameplay as well. It's not just story. So Groot and Rocket are intertwined as designs.
That's legit.
That's super fire, man. Do you know what? Yeah, it's good that they're putting like this out there. Do you know what I'm saying? These bits, because I think it's really interesting, especially with like how some people were complaining about the character designs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just having deeper insight into why we've gone with this and gone with that. It kind of like lets you get deeper into the world that they're creating, as opposed to the world that you have conceived, or the world you see Guardians in your own mind. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like obviously, I think most people's introduction to Guardians is the movie. Do you get what I'm saying? They're talking about the general public, not you hardcore nerds out there like us. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that the movies was my first encounter with it like that, but I'm just saying for them, man, they're on their topic. So I think it's interesting.
No, I definitely loved the whole journey they just gave us in like 3 minutes. Do you know what I mean? I just hope the game then translates to everything man's seen. Like the
Come on, bro.
obviously, bruv, like it's. Do you know what I mean? Like
You gotta take it there.
like you have to, because like there's, bruv, because you can come here with all glitter and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is a team design. This is a design team, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Then you got the other team, bruv. If your team is not up to par with this team, we've just showed it. Then
That
do you know what I'm saying?
happens.
That's
All the
fine.
time.
Right,
Thank you.
and
That's like
fine,
saying
but
Ronaldo in Portugal, they're gonna win, bro. No.
bruv, that's
And that's what I'm saying. One guy's
Key
genius.
components. Don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, bruv.
Just because this guy
I'm
is
just-
good
I'm
at
just
designing the
saying,
characters.
as someone sitting here who's loving this thing here,
Don't set yourself up like that, bro.
then I'm not setting myself up, but like
Like, bruv.
that's how I feel at the
I
moment.
hear
innit?
what you're saying, but like, let's look at the Drax character design here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each tattoo's for a battle, boom, boom, boom. That then like plays a part on man's home world and like how they see it. So like, I was taking it as like, let's say you died in combat, all your battles are like pieces of that headstone.
Yeah.
How much time do you think we're spending on Drax's planet, bro? Star-Lord's also the main character. Like, apparently, wait, before you could only play Star-Lord, right? You can only play
Yeah,
Star-Lord.
that was
right?
one of the big complaints.
So how?
Have they changed that?
Huh?
Have they changed
No,
it?
because
Oh.
just when it said the gameplay mechanics in between Groot and Rocket, it made me think that you could play with them on your own, but you probably can't. You're probably just commanding them. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, even that in itself, like, bruv, how much time do you think we're really spending on Drax?
So why
For the design, yeah, it's good.
so
But
why my man's over here with glitter and all beautiful things?
we're trying to sell a game.
Do you know what I'm saying? I get it, but then this is why you got the
'Cause
Cybernerds who come here and shut that thing down, innit? Like,
Oh, what?
like-
What?
do you know what I mean? Because
Disclaimer: the views of Geek Sensei are all his own.
bro, this what they show this sick.
I hear
and
what
man
you're
loves
saying,
it.
but the Drax here, and I'll stick on Drax because from what they've showed us, I feel like his one stands out most to like he should be in a different game. Like 'cause when they explain that stuff about Drax, all I was thinking of God of War. Like he feels like a character that should be in that game from how you explain that, even though that is his. Like, you know what I'm saying? He is from like I would say he's a warrior. Like, he's a warrior. You know, he comes from a warrior culture. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you reckon, like, when you have games like this, and you have someone like Drax, like, let's say for example, we're over here where the focus is on Star-Lord, but then someone like Drax, who's just, let's say, a side piece, could these lot make, like, I don't know,
Yes.
You're gonna say yes.
like a
I'm saying no already.
oh man,
Like a DLC spin-off game.
not even the DLC, like a what am I trying to get at? It's like, is it in Kingdom Hearts where you got like the little side games that you do,
mini games.
Yeah, something like that with him.
Just for Drax inside the game.
Yeah, where then I don't know, maybe collect something that will help. I don't know, like with the
I would say so. Yeah.
the spaceship or anything that I gotta go here with Drax, but it's not something big. It's just a little, and then it kind of like you've just collected points and that benefits the team.
I would say so, but again, that's on these guys because obviously the guy who's doing the design, he's broken down why Star-Lord's got patches and stuff like that. That's pretty sick.
I want to be in that little section.
But again, like, and then obviously, if they've created Jax's planet to have circle, that's a team doing the environment. That's a whole different team compared to this guy who's designing
Game mechanics, stories, and what's happening
all
here.
that kind of stuff. Like I saying, like, there's probably different teams that are on another level to the guys who have to then try and do combat. The guys who are then planned out how Star-Lord's the main like focus, while these guys are just support. Like, that's why I don't even try and focus on those kind of things because.
But
The main game for me is just
yeah,
the
but
main
then
game.
it makes the game better. They make more sense.
But the game's already been done. No matter what we say or try and input, the game's like.
But that's
been
fine
sorted.
because this is
I
feedback
wanna get what they
for the
give me.
future. Maybe the DLC or whatever they'll have coming up next.
No, I don't care about that kind of stuff because the reason why I say that now is because a main thing is like Cyberpunk. They sold you bare things. Even though I was like saying, I'd wait till the game comes out, but they were already telling me. So if the game isn't in the game, then I'm pissed. But if they're saying that it's not in the game at all, alright, cool. This is what I'm getting, and that's what I'm like settled with.
And this is much like I think my views on Ghost of Tsushima, fam. Now, Sucker Punch were very smart with their marketing, bruv, because they were showing you things, but not necessarily telling you how deep it goes. So like they showed us Jin, the character, one time, and it flipped through every outfit you get in the game. But because you're showing me every outfit, my imagination is meaning there's definitely more outfits than that. And the customization, the way it was explained, is like, oh yeah, customization's here. So I'm like, oh okay, I guess I can custom. Like they let your imagination run away with it, and I just don't. And I feel like that's why when the game came around, I was quite disappointed. So here, I'm not going to do that, but I would think is when you've got a game like this year with 4 characters, I know Star-Lord's the only playable one, but like if you wanted to add game elements into your game, using the characters themselves would be a good way to do that. Like Groot, Rocket makes weapons. So anytime you want to upgrade, you go to Rocket, but Rocket should also be a playable character. Do you get what I'm saying? Then, bruv, if you're doing the RPG element and you want to increase your combat training,
go to Gamora. Or
you go to Gamora or you go and fight Drax.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Oh, you need health and herbs for healing. Groot, what have we got? You're now in like, when you start seamlessly creating like the game mechanics, fitting in with the characters,
which supports the main guy.
everything, bro. It's like, well, I don't want to say it becomes more than a game, but you get more immersed in this world because nothing seems out of place. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of like a shooting game where just bare madness is happening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it feels like they'll just be like a shop front.
Yeah.
You can see
in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to Rocket, he's just
Everything
there like,
shops.
what do you want to make today?
Yes.
Yeah. And then it's like goes black, makes the gun.
Hey,
here's your gun.
Yeah. Hey, guy. What do you want again? You're like the most generic
That's it.
thing, and they would just
So-
yeah, exactly how you said it. It's
Yeah.
exactly how it would get done, but we've got to get past this.
Yeah, you gotta get past that. And that's why I've only seen the story tree branches and the gameplay. I'm like, alright, that's what I'm gonna get from this game.
I'm with Sam heavily, man.
But yeah, no, the design, the way the guy went in.
Yeah,
Fire.
sick. I loved
Fire.
it.
I do hope that
I loved
resonates
it.
through the whole game.
I loved it.
Hope that resonates through the whole game. But I guess the only way to find out, they said October, right?
Yeah, pre-orders.
That's the right round of the corner, you know. That's actually pretty mad.
It is, bruv. I feel like this. I don't want to say gaming's been slow, but we haven't been getting games. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, PS5 has been really slow.
first year's we always say first year's
But
slow.
bruv, man don't remember the first year of
PS4 because man didn't buy it. Man got it after the first year, but
Yeah.
now we're
living in that
Same.
space.
yeah. I remember a video. We said, listen, you guys don't get the PS5 in the first year. Let us get it and tell you there's no need to have it for the first year.
Man's a guinea pig.
Exactly. So now, like, when all the games come out, it'll be like, yo, get the game,
That's
and then
it.
these are the Sigma games, and all the games from the launch year, and now, bro, we're providing a public service out here.
There you have it.
But guys, let us know in the comments down below, what do you think of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy? You getting it? You getting it day one? Gonna wait a year later? What do you think about the character designs? What do you think about the game in general? If you've got any knowledge, drop it down below. We want to know. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
Raven the GS.
Joe on further the Cyber Nerds.
Peace.